Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Mega Jolteon, and we are here for Major Pokemon League Week 5, and we are taking on MoxieInfernape, coach of the Baltimore Braviaries. Go check him out in the description below. He's one of my best friends in this community, and he's a fantastic player in this format. So, very good team builder, very good battler. So, it's gonna be a fun one for sure. We're both 3-1 in our respective conferences. This is out of conference, so yeah, this for sure will be a fun game versus Blake. And I spent a long time on this team for this game, and both of us are very excited. The first time I actually played Blake was in the NPL and PPL war, and back then I was pretty shit. So I really want to give him a good game this time. So yeah, let's just go into the matchup though, and my team consists of Landorus, Therian with the Z moves, Latios, Heatran, Almamola, Shaman, Drapion, Jolteon, Piloswine, Diancie with the Z moves, Lanoon, and Mega Carracostas. And his Mega Pal MoxieInfernape team consists of Mega Latios, Tapu Fini, Gliscor, Nihilego, Lucario, Empoleon, Mienshao, Stunfisk, Umbreon, Swallow, and Charizard with Z Nihilego and Z Lucario. So this is not, I feel like this is a pretty volatile matchup, this game, and I can explain it to you why. His offensive threats just absolutely just destroy my team. If you look at Mega Latios, I don't have fantastic ways to break through that thing, because Drapion, is my dark type, does not outspeed it or can't really beat it 1v1. So I'm gonna, in my steel type with Heatran, can't, like I said, can't really beat the Latios 1v1. So Latios is immediately a problem for this team, and I'm going to have to deal with it in certain ways. He could bring like a Dragon Dance or a Calm Mind set. So yeah, it's going to be a real issue this game, but I'm going to have to play around it. And stuff like Nihilego, as you can see from my team, I have 0 rock resist, so he could bring Scarf Nihilego is easily the best set versus me, because if he chips down my Piloswine, if he chips down like most of my team to around 30-40% to like 60% or something, he could automatically win with Nihilego. So I'm gonna have to play very carefully around that mon, just to not lose to that. And he's just that fighting spam core. It's just has no switch-ins on my team. I could pivot around with stuff like Landorus, my Mega Heracross, but those don't have recovery, so I'm not gonna be able to sustain those mons for the entire game. So his overall, this matchup is very tough. Stuff like Umbreon checks stuff like my Latios, which is overall, if I bring like a Calm Mind Latios, it's pretty much the biggest threat to his team. So I think he's kind of forced to bring Umbreon. Stuff like Gliscor checks like my Mega Heracross plus my Lando core. Finny is a very just nice bring this game defog, stuff like that. So yeah, that's just a huge issue for this team. But I think my speed tier advantage is, I definitely have to keep control of the speed tiers this game and scout out his sets to have a good chance at winning this game. And yeah, let's just go with the team I'm going to bring. First mon you're going to see is a Subsheet Shaman, and this is the crux of my team. This is crucial for 3 different reasons. First reason is Blake is a very good, he's a very creative player. So having a submon to scout out his EV spreads, his moves, stuff like that is going to be so nice this game, because I need to have information versus Blake. I need to have information just because of how his team is structured. I have a good feeling what he is going to bring, but stuff like Latios, I really want to scout out what's the EV spread, what's the set, is it Calm Mind, is it Dragon Dance, stuff like that. And second thing is this is very nice to heal up my my second member is my Piloswine, and it's very nice to heal up my Piloswine. I need it to heal up Piloswine, and I'll talk about that later. But Leech Seed support from my Shaman is going to really help my Piloswine in this game, because it's absolutely needed for it to check the Nihilego, potentially the Swallow, the Mega Latios. It's my check to all 3 of those, so I really need the Leech Seed support from Shaman, and because those mons can switch into my those are his 3 switch-ins to Shaman, and Piloswine's my check to all 3 of them. So yeah, that's very, very nice, and this coverage is just very good versus him. And the last reason is I could take advantage of his fat mons, because he just does not have a good switch into this mon at all. I absolutely just take advantage of Umbreon very, very well. I could take advantage of Finny. I could take advantage of a potential Stunfisk Spring. It's just so good at just beating down his fat mons and getting damage on it, because I absolutely need chip damage this game for my win condition. So this is just a great mon versus him. And if this mon just doesn't do the work that it's supposed to do this game, I'm not gonna win this game. Plain and simple, I feel. And the investment is to take on Tapu Fini, to take the defense, and HP is to take foul plays so they don't break my sub. Any offensive investment is to 2-KO a Latios with Dazzling Gleam if it has a Leech Seed up, if it's like a Dragonite set. So yeah, this is a very, very nice mon this game. And the next mon I was talking about is my Rocker this game, and is my round 8, my Piloswine. Piloswine provides me a very, very solid check to a decent check to Latios, but it provides me my main check to Nihilego. I'm going to need to play very, very careful this game. I would love to have Almamola in this team just to heal up my Piloswine. That was basically my 7th mon this game. I was just trying to find some way to fit in my Almamola this game. Just due to this matchup, I can't fit in Almamola, which really, really sucks. It makes my matchup just a little bit more rough, so because I don't have my reliable recovery with my Piloswine. But having the Piloswine to check the Nihilego pretty well. Latios plus Nihilego can break for each other this game to try to break my potential Diancie and Piloswine bring. So I'm gonna have to play very, very well with this mon and not sack it off early. And just yeah, this is just a really, really good mon versus him. I think, and just leash feed support is so nice with this mon. And yeah, it's just my general check to that. And this is versus Latios. Ice Shard is just very nice for a potential Dragonite set. It does around like 40% to like no HP Latios, so having that damage is just so nice, because Shaman should easily do like 60% to that Latios in worst case scenario. So he should be in range of that, and especially with the bit of attack investment I do have. So yeah. Very, very crucial mon this game. I was debating between Diancie and this mon, but overall Diancie was a better check to the Swallow, which I think is least likely to come out of that. So, and I needed a way in Piloswine is just a much better check to the combination of Diancie plus the what is it called? Diancie plus Mega Latios. I apologize, because I can just straight up, because Diancie cannot outcode Nihilego, and Diancie struggles versus a Calm Mind Latios, and having the Ice Stab versus Gliscor is very nice as well. And yeah, that is my Piloswine. These two mons pair very, very well together. And my next mon in this game is my Fight Bimbo, my Mega Heracross, and this mon just really, really goes ham versus his team, I feel. With his Gliscor, he's at a pretty big predicament, I feel. He absolutely needs Earthquake to hit stuff like my Heatran, to hit stuff like my Jolteon. It's absolutely crucial for him to bring Earthquake. He needs Ice Fang, so an SD Rock Polish lineup just cannot set up on it if he's just like Earthquake Aerial Ace. And he absolutely needs Aerial Ace, so Heracross could just not eat that thing alive. So this is just there to break down the Gliscor. If he does not bring Aerial Ace, which can't OHKO me, I could just get off a fat chunk with Bullet Seed. And having another way to just straight up deal with the Umbreon, just straight up OHKO it, because having Umbreon is a way to stop one of my 2 win condition, my 2 Scarfers, as you'll see later. So just having a way to generally OHKO that mon is just super nice. The speed is for to outspeed some min-speed Gliscor, and especially a min-speed Tapu Fini as well. He might try to creep me doing that, but that's fine with me because Moonblast can't even OHKO me, and I can just pop that thing with a Bullet Seed. So, not too worried about that. And yeah, this Shismon's just a fantastic breaker versus him. If I could break down that Gliscor pretty early on in this game, because I think he won't have enough room for the Roost this game. So having this mana break it down along with my Landorus would be very, very good this game. And this is my Landorus, one of my win conditions. Carracostas is just one of my breakers this game, but Landorus is there to try to win this game. It's one of my 3 win conditions this game, and I absolutely needed this mon for fighting resist, same as my Heracross, because just fighting spam is just so good versus me. Because he could bring like a no item Mienshao with acrobatics and HPAs to bait in my flying resist, my fighting resist. So for Lucario late game, I could definitely see that as a potential strategy he does bring. And yeah, this mon is it's just really, really good versus him. It's an amazing breaker. He has very poor flying resist with the Earthquake Stab as well. So a Rock Polish set just really does well, and Fly Z plus HPAs can easily bait in the Gliscor and KO that thing. So yeah, this is very good. If he's like a Banded Lucario or a Scarf Mienshao, then this Lander set is a very good check to it. And overall, I think this is just a very, very good bring versus him. And I absolutely just needed that flying resist. I needed a way to break down that Gliscor. So that is just the Landorus T's job. So definitely one of my win conditions this game. Definitely could see it doing that. And my next mon I'm bringing is my Scarf Latios. I know I've been bringing this like every week I've brought in Latios, but I promise I'll bring some different Latios sets later on in the season. But Scarf Latios, I absolutely needed this to revenge a Nihilego. Scarf Nihilego, speed boosting Nihilego, I need this to just straight up OHKO it and check it. Because that is just a huge threat versus my team, because like I said before, I have 0 rock resist. So, just Nihilego's oh god, it's such a threat versus me. Definitely, Nihilego's a bit of a sleeper mon, but I think it's gotten a little bit of popularity as of late, so I have it in a different league, so I'm very excited to use it. But, yeah, just Latios is a very good threat versus him. If he does not bring the Umbreon, he does not have a good check to Latios. Like, yeah, he does have Empoleon, but I think that's one of his least likely mons to come, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think it's a bad bring versus me, because Empoleon is very nice to check stuff like my Latios, my Diancie, my Heatran, stuff like that. It's a pretty decent check too, but overall I think he is better set to bring. So if he does not bring the Umbreon, then he won't have any Psychic Resist, so Psyshock is pretty easily spammable versus him, and my Substitute Shaman and my Mega Heracross can beat down that Umbreon for me, so Latios can win late game. And if I just get if I weaken the Finny, if I can weaken the Stunfisk, if I can weaken down his Psychic Resist in general, then Scarf Latios can win late game. In the last mon, and just this coverage is so good versus him. And another reason I have this is so I can potentially a scenario I could see this game. If he brings a Dragonlance Latios, I think I might potentially need to risk a Speed Tie, and I'm definitely willing to risk a Speed Tie versus a big threat like Mega Latios this game. So yeah, that is my regular Latios, very solid mon this game. And the last mon I'm bringing is my Scarf Heatran. I was debating between like a Cheelon Berry Jolteon and a Scarf Heatran, but overall, Heatran is just a more reliable check to an SD Lucario, more reliable check to a Swellow, because I can pivot into it more than once, and that just with this lack of Steel Resist, it's just a very good mon this game. Definitely pressures down the Finny. This game, Latios plus that. Compression on Finny, Shaman always forces it up, so I'm not too worried about that mon this game. And just the coverage of the Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, and Earth Power just hit the entirety of his team. If he's like a no HP Latios, Dark Pulse can 2KO that thing pretty easily. So, yeah, this is my team versus Blake. I'm very proud of this team. The stuff I'm mainly afraid for is Nihilego, of course, but I have the Pilus one and the Scarf Latios to revenge that always. But I think the biggest threat he could bring versus me is an Agility Lucario, because I prepped more for an SD/Banded Lucario this game. So if he does bring a Agility set, I could be in a bit of a pickle. So yeah, this Shisman will be able to avenge an SD Lucario as well. But if he does bring that, I'll be in a bit of a pickle. But I'm very proud of this team I built, and I'm very excited for my game versus Blake. So yeah, this is going to be uploaded the same day on Friday, so you'll probably see the battle like a bit later in the day. So yeah, that is just my team, and I'll see you guys later for my game versus MoxieInfernape 5. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.